Okay, well, let's see what we have today. Let's go on the record in the matter of the City of Wyandotte versus Kevin Meadows, 2320009. And counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke, appearing on behalf of my client. This time we consent to the matter being heard via Zoom. As the arraignment, we waive formal reading. My client stays muted.
Thank you. Mr. Meadows, your name, please.
Kevin Meadows.
All right. The court is going to waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty for purpose of the arraignment, and schedule this matter for pre-trial on August 29th
Okay.
at 10 a.m.
Okay.
And counsel as to bond.
Your Honor, as to bond, my client's 30 years old. He's not on probation or parole. He is looking for full-time employment, but he has a strong family support system. He lives with his mother. He does not have any children. He indicates he will appear at any and all future court dates. We would be respectfully requesting leniency when determining the appropriate bond. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Meadows, where do you live?
At home with my mom.
Hold on. Don't give me your specific address, but what was that?
Lincoln Park.
Okay. And how long have you lived there, sir?
Going on 3 years now.
And who lives there with you?
My mother.
And where do you work?
I don't at the moment.
Okay, when's the last moment that you were employed?
About 4 or 5 months ago. I was doing construction out in Trenton here.
So why do you not work right now?
I got fired for making a poor choice with a company truck.
Okay, and so why have you not found employment in the last 4 to 5 months, sir?
I was having vehicle troubles. I just got my vehicle back up and running and reliable to be able to make it to get a job. And here I am.
Sir, if you were to test today, I'm sorry, what's that?
They said my truck's only been on the road a few weeks.
And if you were to test today, what would be detected in your system?
Nothing. Pot?
Do you have a prescription for that, sir?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
And sir, since you've had your truck back on the road for the last couple of weeks, how many applications have you submitted for employment?
A temperamental vehicle. Every time I leave my house, I didn't know whether it's gonna make it to around the block or not.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Vehicle is sort of on its last leg, and unpredictable vehicle. I couldn't tell if I was gonna make it around the block, go to the store or not, without it falling apart.
So then what was the point of telling me all of that? Sir, what was the point of telling me all that about getting your vehicle fixed and that's why you couldn't work? It's clearly you can't work even with your vehicle fixed because it's not reliable, you're saying.
Yes.
So then what's the point of telling me that you couldn't work because your vehicle wasn't working?
Unreliable, so I didn't try to get a vehicle because I didn't want to have to walk. I'd rather have a vehicle to be able to get to work than have to walk or depend on rides.
Well, sir, how are you going to have a dependable vehicle if you don't work to get one? Just because you don't want to walk doesn't mean you shouldn't be walking to get employment.
Yes.
Have you ever failed to appear in court for any reason, sir?
No.
Are you on probation or parole anywhere?
No,
Are you out on bond in any other jurisdiction?
no,
Did any criminal charges arise after your poor decision with your company truck?
no,
The court's going to indicate $3,500 10% bond. In the event you post bond, you're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. You're not to possess any weapons. And you are to submit 30 job applications per week, sir.
okay,
There is zero reason why you should not be working.
understandable.
All right, and then we'll see you back on the 29th.
Have a seat, Mr. O'Connell.
Thank you. All right, off the record. Oh, no, we're still on the record. I didn't know. Did you already speak with this individual, Mr. Shumke?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what's this one's name?
O'Connell.
No, Brandon.
All right, we're on the record in the matter of the city of Wyandotte, Brandon O'Connell, 232010, and appearance, counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke, appearing on behalf of my client. This time we consent to the matter being heard via Zoom. As the arraignment, we waive formal reading. My client stands muted.
Sir, your name, please, for the record.
Brandon O'Connell.
All right, the court will waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty for purposes of the record of the arraignment. And as the pretrial, we will schedule this matter August 29th at 10:30 a.m. And counsel as to bond.
Your Honor, my client's not on probation or parole. He's 20 years old. He has a strong family support system living with his father. Graduated high school in 2021. He's in his second semester at Henry Ford, going full-time. He additionally works at Noah's Smokehouse. He's a server. Judge, based on the lack of criminal history, the consideration that it's a misdemeanor, his education and family history, I would be asking consideration for a personal bond. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sir, how long have you lived at the home with your father?
7 years, Your Honor.
And you work?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you work for free?
I don't work for free, no.
Well, then why on this document that indicates the following to intentionally submit false information to a court, did you indicate monthly income zero?
Your Honor, I was not sure on that paperwork. I really haven't gone through anything like this.
I'm sorry, what?
I was a little bit confused.
Under monthly income, there's a series of questions that you're to answer. You bypass all those questions and just put zero for total monthly income. What is confusing on those questions, sir?
Your Honor, my monthly income is $2,000.
Okay, well, I'm going to be giving this back to you for you to submit. You somehow knew how to fill out your approximate expenses, but nothing for your income. Do you have a pending case in this court from June?
I do, Your Honor, yes.
Okay, have you had a court date on that matter yet?
I have, but I have to come back September 6th, I believe, for the,
Well, that just got moved up to August 29th. Terry? Or can you grab the other file, please, for Mr. O'Connell? He's up for September 6th. I mean, September 5th,
6th,
did
you're
you
up.
say?
no, 6th, the 6th.
The 6th?
September 6th, 10:30.
That's a Wyandotte case?
It is, yeah, for disorderly conduct.
Okay, so I think it should be the 5th. So, okay, in any event, can you try to find the place and bring it? in here. Is one of the conditions of that bond not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And
You need to file on it.
yes, for Brandon O'Connell, yes, please. And so do you live in Taylor or Ecorse? I'm just confused on the address.
It's E-course.
Okay. You're also informed not, weren't you also instructed, and as a condition of your bond, not to get in any other trouble, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I was not involved in any incident that happened last night. I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, Your Honor.
Well, perhaps, sir, you should make better choices with who you're hanging out with. Because
Please.
according to the police report, there was ample time for you to have gotten out of the car.
Yeah,
and
Your Honor.
walked
Your
away.
Honor, Your Honor, I know I had all the time in the world to get out and to go home, and I definitely chose not to. But I didn't think I was gonna get arrested for something that I did not do and get accused of something that I did not do. I didn't get into any physical contact. I didn't put my hands on no one last night, Your Honor.
Sir, has anybody ever informed you that, you know, guilt by association or, you know, possible trouble with who you associate with or anything else, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so, if you're indicating that you did not do anything wrong and that you were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong activity, you knew that there was some wrong activity going on. So then it was incumbent upon yourself, sir, to remove yourself from the situation that you are claiming you were not involved in.
Your Honor, I was not, and Your Honor, I know. I had all the time in the world to exclude myself from the situation. Well, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Do you know this individual, Mr. Raz?
I do not know.
Were you at a location where something occurred earlier in the night?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so.
I was in the area.
So then, sir, I would like to think that you may have a little bit more intellect to know that perhaps something was going to occur based on some previous whatever that night. And so then you really have the opportunity to remove yourself from the situation. And it appears you chose not to do that. So as a result,
Your Honor.
the court's taking
Sorry.
the court is taking everything into consideration. You're already out on bond in this court. And now you're here for another case, 2 months later. Well, actually, the offense was 2 months ago, but I believe you may have only been in court about a month ago, right? A few weeks ago?
I'm not 100%, Your Honor. I think like 2 months ago. But Your Honor, on everything I love, I did not get into any fist fight or anything. I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I had all the time in the world to exclude myself, and I chose not to. But I didn't think I was gonna get put in cuffs, Your Honor, for something that I did not do, even though I was at the scene of a crime slash incident. I didn't think I was gonna get booked for something I did not do, Your Honor.
Sir, if you're in a test today, what's in your system?
No, there's nothing in my system, you guys. No, Your Honor, you can check. No, there's nothing.
Okay.
Like I said, Your Honor, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I can do anything to prove that I didn't do anything, which I did not. Your Honor, I didn't.
Okay, here's what the court's going to do, sir. You're currently on bond in this court. And so just so you're aware, that other case will also be scheduled for August 29th as well at 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m.
Okay, Your Honor.
Do you have any other pending cases, sir?
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay. The court's going to indicate a $5,000 10% bond. Given the fact that you're currently out on bond in this court, and now you're back in custody, the court's going to indicate the following bond conditions. You're not to have any contact with Christopher Raz. That's phone contact, text message, email, social media, third party, anything of the like. You're not to enter the premises at the victim's home or employment. You're not to possess and consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. You cannot possess or have access to any firearms and or any weapons. Do you have any of those in your home, sir?
I do not.
All right. Okay. Well, the court will indicate notice to prosecuting officials has been completed. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We're going to be off the record. In the matter of Robert Hill, 222498, and appearance, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke appearing on behalf of my client. It's time to consent to the matter being heard via Zoom. As to the arraignment, as to the jail review, we are prepared to proceed.
Okay, where's Mr. Hill? I told him to come back into the breakout, into the main session. Okay, Mr. Hill, please unmute.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and so your name, please.
Robert Hill.
Okay, and so today is the date for the jail review. Your client, we had a jail review on April 24th. This is based upon his sentencing on February 13th to 60 days jail, suspended. And counsel?
Your Honor, my client indicated that he has completed his anger management. I believe he just has a balance with the court. He indicates that he can make start making payments on or before September 15th of $200 and then $200 each month until the balance is complete.
I got the anger management.
Yes, sir. I just that's from Pam's place, correct?
Oh, pardon me?
That's from Pam's place, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
We received a copy of that completion. So tell me a couple of things you learned there, sir.
How to basically how to deal with certain situations and thinking it out. I'm so impulsive, Your Honor. So it'd be like once I think, I'm all right. So it didn't taught me a lot with just being impulsive and thinking and using different tools to not go in that situation. Like I done been in situations since I done been in anger management, and I won't even go there. I don't argue no more or nothing. Like I'm in good spirits, Your Honor. I'm feeling good. Yeah, it helped me a lot. It took 3 times. This the 3rd time, but I'm in good spirits because I own up to everything that I have going on, or if I feel like that it's me and I'm the problem, like I understand that. So I done learned a lot.
Okay, and so you are taking some more time to process before you respond?
Call me.
You take more time to process before you respond?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yep. I'm going to think about it. I ain't just being impulsive. Yeah, I'm going to think.
All right.
And I start, I got, September the 12th, I got orientation for Michigan Works to get me in truck driving school for my CDLs. So like, I just been real good. Like I get my kids whenever I need them. Like I've been doing real good, Your Honor. And I thank you too. because you could have locked me up. So, but like, I'm good. Like, this been the best I done felt in the last 3 years. So I'm feeling good.
Well, sir, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. And what's going on with your matter down in circuit court? The attempt to RNO?
And too, Your Honor, yep, they taking the tether off on me on Thursday. Yeah, I got a year probation. They dropped the domestic violence and gave me attempt to resist obstruction. So I go Thursday to get my tether off. Yeah, I'm in good spirits.
All right, good. I'm glad to see that, sir.
Yeah. And I thank you so much.
Well, sir, you're welcome.
Yeah.
This court, right, I know that you have a pretty intense criminal history, and you have this matter and some other matters that were pending. And sir, I certainly hope that your anger management, sir, that you continue processing and implementing what you've learned before you react in a negative fashion.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, sir. I done learned so much. And I just thank you for just not just putting me in the cell, because the cell don't always work. It could make you worse. Like, I just thank you.
You're welcome, sir. And I'm aware that sometimes can happen. Sometimes that is an unintended consequence of having to enforce court orders. So here's what I'm going to do. Sometimes you don't want to have too much of a good thing go too fast. So I'm going to adjourn this matter for 60 more days and see how you're still doing, okay?
Okay, no, that's good. That's good, Your Honor.
Okay, good. I'm glad that you agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I need. Yeah, that's what I need. I love pressure. Yeah, that's what I need. Yeah.
Okay. All right, October 23rd at 10 a.m. Okay, sir?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Keep up the good work, sir. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke, attorney of my clients. Time to consent to the matter being heard via Zoom.
Thank you. Mr. Davis, your name, please.
Michael Davis.
Okay, thank you. And today's the date scheduled for sentencing on your client's plea to an amended charge of operating while visibly impaired. And counsel, did you have an opportunity to review the report and recommendation with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, it's factually accurate.
All right. And as to the recommendation.
Your Honor, I see the terms and conditions. I believe they are appropriate. My client's done quite well on bond. I have no reason to believe that he wouldn't do equally well on probation. I'd ask for consideration that he be eligible for early termination and ask costs and fines. If he's unable to make payment in full today, I'd ask for a payment plan. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Mr. Davis.
Yes.
Did you clear up your warrants that you have in the 36th in the 20th District Court?
Yeah. I talked to him last week. I just got to give him $300 for a court-appointed lawyer fee that I owe.
Okay. And when are you expecting to do that?
Friday.
Okay.
This Friday.
All right. And while I see that you have 3 convictions, you seem to have quite a few matters that have been dismissed. Are you currently, do you have any other pending matters right now, sir?
No.
And if you were to test today, what's in your system?
Nothing.
All right. You got a pretty high level, sir, 0.16. You got that from a half a pint of Hennessy or something else?
Yeah, what's crazy is I was the crazy part about that is it was really a hangover, and he pulled me over for going 5 over. I was on my way to work.
You
It's
had a
the night
hangover?
before. Huh?
You had a hangover and that's at
It
a
was
point
really
one
just a
six?
hangover. Like, yeah, because I was going to work. Like, it was at 6 in the morning. I was on my way to work. He put me over for going 5 over. He smelt the liquor. I wasn't driving crazy or nothing. He just smelt the liquor.
Okay.
Because I guess it was coming on my pores from the night before, I guess. So when he pulled me over,
Well,
he
sir,
smelt the liquor though.
Hangover or not, you had a 0.16. That's double the legal limit.
Yeah, I know, but like a bear would get you, 2 bears would get you over the legal limit. So it's like,
Bears?
no, I'm saying like 2 beers can get you over the legal
Oh.
limit. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, but 2 beers can do that. Like, it's not really.
Well, I guess that depends on a lot of different factors, but
Because you can drink
in
2
any event,
beers
what-
and be like a 0.9. Like, it's like.
well, I think that'd be a 0.09. If you're a 0.9, I think you would really be dead.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Okay, well, sir, what time were you driving to work?
I had to be there at 6. I think I got put over around like 5:40 something.
Yeah, 5:30 in the morning, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to be there at 6.
And where do you work, sir?
At Century Fuel on Rawsonville.
Which is where?
It's in Belleville.
So, and you live in Dearborn?
Yeah, I live in Dearborn, but I was coming from my friend's house. I had stayed over there.
Oh, okay.
Because it wasn't no point me going all the way home. Yeah, right. Because it wasn't no point me going all the way home in the end. So I just went to work from there. Well, I tried to go work from there, so.
Well, and you're an assembler, what does that mean?
Huh? I didn't hear you.
Okay, sir,
Can you repeat that?
yes or no would be more effective with our recording. So what do you do as an assembler? What's an assembler?
Oh, assembler. It's a assembly line. Like we basically make parts for what is it? Generators. So assembly was like one person put one thing on it, and then I put the screws or something on it, and the next person, it's assembly line.
Okay, well, I would think that if you're under the influence, it'd be kind of hard to put the screws in where you have to put them in. So
yeah, but I wasn't drunk though. Like I really wasn't though.
But sir, you were 0.16. And if you're telling me that you didn't feel the effects of that, that tells me that you drink more often.
No, I did have a dog. No.
Can you please not, sir?
Yeah, I did have a hangover though.
Sir, can you please not interrupt me, because the record is going to be awful if you keep interrupting
Oh,
me.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
So you indicate that you rarely drink. You only drink on special occasions.
Yeah.
So
like barely.
So you indicate that you weren't drunk, you were only hungover, but you were 0.16. So if at 0.16 you don't feel the effects of any alcohol, that tells me you drink more often than rarely. So what special occasion?
I knew I had a hangover because I had a yes, ma'am. But yeah, I knew I had a hangover because I had a bad headache. So I knew I had a hangover, but
okay, sir. What special occasion was June 15th?
So what happened now?
What special occasion was June 15th?
You said 2/15.
Sir, on the date of the offense, June 15th.
The day. June 15th. Oh yeah, it's my friend's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
June 15th. My fault. I ain't.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. The court's going to indicate, after hearing from counsel, hearing from Mr. Davis, reviewing the report, the recommendation, there is reasonable grounds to depart from MCL 769.5. The court finds the recommendation is appropriate. The court's going to indicate 18 months probation. You are eligible for early discharge. I'll go over that in just a few moments. You're not to violate any criminal law of any unit of government. You're not to leave the state without the consent of the court. You are to report truthfully to your probation officer as often as your probation officer may require, in person, in writing, or virtually. You're notified probation officer immediately if any change in the address or employment status. You're not to use any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed to be subjected to random testing. The rehabilitative goal for that condition is so the court can monitor your progress in maintaining absence and sobriety. You are to enroll and participate in outpatient substance use counseling. The rehabilitative goal for that condition is to assist you in providing coping mechanisms so that you may maintain sobriety and prevent relapse, which hopefully will prevent this matter from happening again in the future. You are to attend the MAD meeting. The rehabilitative goal for that condition is to increase your understanding of the dangers of driving while under the influence and educate you about the consequences of such behavior. You are to participate in 7 days on the court workforce. The rehabilitative goal for that condition is to help you further develop work and life skills and give back to the community. Mandatory jail for any future violation, or any probation violation. Any questions regarding the terms and conditions?
No.
All right. The court's going to indicate a $300 fine, $100 screening assessment fee, $900 for the supervision oversight fee. That's $50 a month in 18 months. Because you're eligible for early discharge, up to $450 of that may not be due. $200 for the cost of prosecution, crime victim assessment fee of $75, justice system assessment fee $50, workforce $280 at 7 days at $40 a day, total of $1,905. Did you already pay your speeding ticket of $150?
No.
Okay. So the total then is going to be $2,055.
Okay, Your Honor. And if I pay the whole 2,000 off, I can get out permission early, or
You can get out early, but it wouldn't be the whole $2,055, sir.
right,
Because
yeah, right.
$450 may not be due if you discharge early. So
Okay.
$1,605 would be the full amount to be paid for you to be discharged early at the halfway point. So
Okay.
you did post a bond of $250. Do you have any other additional money to pay today?
Not today, no.
Okay. How much can you pay per month, and what day of the month works best for you on your balance of
I could do 200. It don't matter the day of the month though. The day don't matter, but yeah, I could do 200 every year. It don't matter.
All right, can you begin that September 8th?
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, 200 a month beginning September 8th. All right, and
Okay,
as the court did indicate, sir, you do have the right to request early discharge as long as all the following have occurred. You've completed at least half of your original term of probation. All probation requirements have been completed. You've had at least 3 months without any violations, and all money has been paid in full, or you've made good faith effort to make full payment.
Okay.
Okay, please email them information by 11:30, and somebody will get back with you. Okay, sir?
Okay,
Email
so hold
your
on.
name
You
and
said
phone number.
you want me to email probation?
Just tell me to hold on. Yes, sir. Email probation. Email probation, and you are to email them in with your name and phone number, and then they will get back with you shortly. Email them by
Okay.
11:30.
Okay.
Thank you.
All
Have a
right.
good day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Shanky.